In this video, we're going to go over the top 30 tips plus to make your Universal Studios Hollywood trip more enjoyable. So my first tip, if you want to enter the park 1 hour early before the actual park opens, is to pay an extra $20. This is to get into the Mario World. And right now, Bowser's Challenge is the #1 most popular ride, and the wait times are just crazy for it. So it's only $20 to get in 1 hour early. So my next tip is to get there during rope drop, which this is a metaphor for the actual park opening. You could actually go inside the park until a certain limit, and then they go ahead and drop the rope and you are free to go. So if you're in the park when it opens, you could maximize your time there. Also consider getting through security, how much time it takes. Also consider parking. Parking, you could either do general parking, which you got to take a tram, or you could do priority parking. This is the one I like. It's only a short walk. Or you could do VIP if you're a baller, and you could park right there next to the front entrance. I took full advantage of the mobile order last time I went. You guys, this is super duper fast, and I saved over 40 minutes. We went to Luigi's Pizza and Pasta, and the line was crazy outside. The line was crazy inside. All I did is I jumped on the app, I ordered, and I was pretty much like front of the line pass. They stopped the person they were helping out to give me the pizza and the drinks that I ordered. I do want you guys to consider buying the Express Pass if you're gonna go on weekends, any holidays, or any big time vacation. So it is $100 extra at least. It could go a little more than that, but it's definitely worth it when you go in the crazy packed time. If you're going during a weekday, I don't necessarily think you need the Express Pass, and I have a whole video about this exact thing. I advise you guys to head down to the lower lot first thing when you get into the park, because you could hit up the Mummy ride, Transformers, Bowser's Challenge, and the Jurassic World ride before the day starts, because if you wait any longer, especially during the afternoons, the wait time for any of these rides could be way over 60 minutes. If Harry Potter is your favorite thing to do there, I suggest you head straight over there when the park opens, because you'll be able to ride the ride at least 2 to 3 times within that first hour. So if Mario World is your favorite thing and you plan on getting the power-up bands, I suggest that you buy these a day before in City Walk, or you could pay extra and buy them online like through eBay or a third party, but it takes a while to set up these bands, so I suggest you do this beforehand. If you habla español, the studio tour is normally a shorter wait time in the Spanish line, so consider that. For the studio tour, I suggest you sit all the way to the right-hand side if you really want to see Jaws up close and personal. Sit in the very far back if you like Norman Bates, because he goes right up to the carts that are all the way in the back. Also, if you want to see a celebrity, they actually do live recording Monday through Friday on business hours, so that's going to be your best chance to see a local celebrity. This ride takes 1 hour long, plus however long the wait time is, so I suggest you use the bathroom before jumping on this ride. Buy tickets online in advance. Not only are they cheaper, but you save time instead of being in the line. The Universal Studios app has a live wait time, so you could actually check out the live times when you're waiting in line, and you could also see the show times. This is a big time helper. This next tip, if you don't mind splitting up your parties, you could actually do single rider lines. The rides there for now that have single rider are Harry Potter, The Mummy, Transformers, Jurassic World, and Bowser's Challenge. I actually rode Bowser's Challenge for the very first time in single rider, and all I did is 5 minutes opposed to waiting 60 minutes in line. If you're limited on time and you could only watch one show, I say you squeeze in Waterworld. This is my favorite show there, and it's totally worth it. Do not eat during peak hours, which is from 12 to 1:30, because you're going to be waiting longer in line at these times. Bring a small snack to save money and also to hold you over during those long lines. If you're planning on going more than once, consider getting an annual pass. It basically pays itself back with 2 trips to the park, and also you get discounts on merchandise and food as a pass holder. I usually wait till the very end to buy merch, or you could take advantage of their package pickup, which means that you could buy merch in any of the stores there at Universal, and they'll actually have it for you all the way at the end, front entrance at the Universal Studios store. Also, if you want to buy more merch or check out the different restaurants, the City Walk stays open longer than the actual park, so I usually head there afterwards. So as far as the character meet and greets, I use the app so you could track all the locations and all the times. It's under entertainment and there's so many different characters here. So if you don't want to get wet, do not ride Jurassic World because they literally have signs everywhere saying that. And if you don't believe me, ask this Jurassic World employee. Are we gonna get wet? Or you could purchase a poncho at the store or even buy one beforehand before even getting to the park. The closer you sit to the front of the ride, the more you're gonna get wet. If you guys are looking for a cheap shareable dessert, I would head over to Lardland Donuts. I actually got a donut for $10.99 and it feeds 4 people easily. If your kids like getting wet, make sure you bring your swimsuits so you can check out the Super Silly Funland. Toadstool Cafe is still very popular, so if you want to eat there, I suggest making a reservation on the app. The Child Switch program. If you're an adult going with the smaller children, it allows one parent to wait with the kids and then the other parent goes on the ride, and once they're done, you basically swap out. That way the original parent watching the kid could go on the ride. I suggest you guys enjoy the Simpsons ride because Disney now owns Simpsons, so they might switch it out to something else. They might demolish it, not sure, but this ride used to be Back to the Future once in the day, so now it could for sure change into something else. If you guys are planning on going in September or October, be advised that the park does close early for the Halloween Horror Nights, so plan accordingly. We did get kicked out early one year, so I want to pass that tip on to you guys. Take advantage of the free lockers. If you're in the lower lot, look for the Mummies entrance. They're right next to it. And if you're in the upper lot, it's going to be right at the Harry Potter ride. Just be advised that they're free for a limited time, and then they do charge after you go over that time. There are 3 rides that don't open right away when the park opens. They actually are delayed 1 hour, and that's Minion Mayhem, The Secret Life of Pets, and Transformers. So please plan ahead. If you're headed down to the lower lot, just be advised that the escalators could take 10 minutes plus. Also, same thing when you're going back up. I usually just take the escalators, but if you guys want to be quicker, you can use the stairs or even the elevator. Please feel free to add any tips in the comment box below. I hope you guys enjoyed the tips I gave you, and I'll check you out in the next video.